where me and my partner discussed about the topic, which is different types of support materials. I'm just going to continue his discussion, which is from 6 to 8, because we have 1 to 8 types of support materials. Just to inform you guys, the method or the term that I'm using right now for speech is extemporaneous. Trust me, guys. Based on my own experience, it is a very, very important or the most easiest method to use in speech, because extemporaneous, all you need to do is 3 things. First, have a knowledge or a thing or two about your topic. Third is know the right words to say, and then the second. Then third is confidence, self-confidence. Present yourself. Yeah. And before I start, let me ask you guys a question. Who here wants to be misunderstood? No one, right? So, I'm here now at the front of you guys. I'm going to discuss 3 different types of support materials. After my discussion, you guys will be equipped with the right knowledge, the right tips, the right information about how to use these 3 different types of support materials. First is analogy. Analogy is somehow what my partner said, this one, comparison. But there are differences with these 2. In comparison, you compare 2 similar things. You compare 2 different things, but in a different category. For example, you're going to compare 2 cars. In the same category, you're going to compare Toyota and Honda. If you're going to ask me, I'm going to pick Honda, but it really depends on the person who's going to pick whichever or whatever. But in analogy, what you're going to do is compare 2 different things in 2 different categories. For example, I'm going to compare love with Facebook. In Facebook, everyone could add you, everyone could poke you, everyone could comment, everyone could anything or whatever. But in the end, you're still in control of your status, you're still in control of who you will add, you're still in control of who you will accept. So that's, in a more simpler example, for example, a frog is to water and a bird is to air. Then, this is my favorite support material, testimony. In testimony, I will give you an example. This is a pen. I'm going to draw a circle on the board. There. No, if I tell you guys that if you touch the middle of this circle, all your problems will be gone. Money problems, your sickness, your health problems, or whatever, it will be gone. Will you believe me right away? No, right? This is testimony. I'm going to use the name of a very, very famous person. For example, Mr. Clamucha is the head of a DOH or something like that. Will you believe me now? Him saying the same exact words, which is the head of DOH, gives you credibility right away, right? Do you get my point?
Yes.
Well, there are 3 ways for you to use testimony. First, quote verbatim. Quote verbatim is you quote or cite quotations from experts. For example, Bill Gates. Oh my God. Quote verbatim is quoting some famous person's quote. Summarization, you summarize your quotations. For example, there are like 30 paragraphs of quotations. Do you think your audience will listen to you? No, right? What you will do is summarize it into 1 single sentence so people would understand. Then, the last is paraphrase. You need to paraphrase. For example, an Indian person gave you a quote that you cannot understand. You will paraphrase to suit your audience. There is an ethical way for you to use testimony, which is first, you need to
Come on.
Summary. I'm sorry.
conclusion. Well, Obviously, guys, once you master our different types of support materials, I will guarantee you guys, you will have a very efficient speech. Given example for you guys, which is, using those 8 different types of support materials, you will be able to instill the information inside your audience, not only to the audience, but it will help you also to develop yourself and enable you to execute your speech properly.